good rushing attack, and you can see that he's a senior that's gained a lot of yards in his career. And I think that there were some times that they outmanned us, and maybe ran over us, or and I think that just comes with the fact that the more experience that the kids play with, and the more times they get out there on the football field, the better off we're going to become. So we try to do that on the practice field as well as we do on the game field.
I always ask you about guys that get evaluated. I mean, did anybody come out of there where you thought played really well, defensively especially?
Defensively, the ones that graded out was Tim Kennard, Kenny Nelson, Jonathan Brown. That was the three.
So Kennard and Nelson, same position.
Yeah, and they both played, a fair amount of time, because we're not just going to grade anybody out. So I think Nelson had 35 snaps, so he played. I think Kennard had him in the 60s, so he played about half the number.
After watching the film with the wide receivers, was it Washington's coverage, or were guys just not running good enough routes to get open sometimes, or what did you see in that aspect?
Well, I think, Cubitt will tell you too. I think at first it was it might have been a little bit of the coverage, and there was some times that we were open off the coverage. We just didn't hit the right guy. We had an opportunity to make 2 touchdowns early that would have been big changes for us, or change maybe the whole atmosphere of the football game. But, I think in the end, Langford ended up grading out, and he showed that he could beat a lot of man coverage. They were running a lot of a man read concept. So, I think that we got better as the game progressed, but we weren't very good at the very beginning.
Overall, in the first 3 weeks, are the number of sacks a concern at all?
Always. Always when we've given up 9, and that's 3 a game. And, of course, I haven't been used to that, to be honest with you. We didn't give up more than, I think, 10 or 12 in one season at Toledo. So we've got to be able to protect the quarterback.
How do you go about doing that, or is some of the issue maybe coverage sacks, or?
I think definitely. I don't think it's just on the offensive line. It might be a protection that a back missed. It might be not getting open. Being able to scramble. If you look at the game in Washington, Price scrambled 3 or 4 times and made huge plays off scrambles. I don't think it's always the offensive line. We've got to be able to max protect. We've got to be able to get the ball out quick, and then we've got to be able to, chunk it deep so that we can get them spread out. And we've done that, but we just haven't done it enough successfully, and that's why we're having a couple of issues with sacks.